Hi guys, this is Greg Doyle for Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat. It is prediction time. Fight I want to talk to you guys about takes place Saturday the 28th of August. It is for the British super featherweight title. It is between Anthony Cacace, who is 18-1, and he takes on Lyon Woodstock, who is 12-2. Guys, as always, thank you so much for coming back and tuning in to another prediction video. As you know, in these videos, I will give you a brief background into both guys' careers. I will give you my keys to victory, and finally, I will give you my prediction. So, let's start off with Anthony Cacace. Anthony Cacace, as I say, is 18-1, seems to have been around forever, made his debut in 2012. Some really good victories in his career, probably the best coming in his last fight, which was a couple of years ago, to Sam Bowen, who was coming through as a really hot prospect under the Frank Warren label. He's got really good victories over guys like Ronnie Clark, who has shown to come again and upset guys like Zelfa Barrett. The only blemish on his record is to Martin Ward. No disgrace with that on the domestic scene. If we're not on point, we can all lose a domestic clash. But that's really all Anthony Cacace has done wrong in his career. Very established fighter, very experienced, a very, very determined individual. He takes on another determined individual, being Lyon Woodstock. Lyon Woodstock is 12-2. Very, very good fighter, Lyon Woodstock. In a way, his style reminds me a little bit of like a pint-sized Mike Tyson. The way that he comes forward, he's always looking for angles, throwing to the body, doesn't care where he lands as long as he lands. Yeah, he's had a relatively good career so far. He's 12-2, as I say, but those two losses have came to Zelfa Barrett, who is, should we say, fringe world level, European level, and Archie Sharp, who nobody still to this day has been able to work out yet and is a really hot prospect under the Frank Warren label. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Lyon Woodstock back in the ring to see what he can bring, because those two fights were very close that he lost, and those are the two notable fights so far in his career. But with youth being on his side, I believe that he'll have learned a lot from them. If we can move over on to keys to victory. Keys to victory for me, for Anthony Cacace, I think he needs to box Lyon Woodstock. Don't fight him. We know Anthony Cacace can fight, but why fight a guy that's his main game? You just don't need to do it. So jab him, stay away from him, change the angles, frustrate him. When you get in close, lean on top of him, make him push back against you and use that energy. Let the fight roll down the stretch, but frustrate Woodstock to the point where he wants to make mistakes. Keys to victory for Lyon Woodstock. I think that he needs to make a fast start against Anthony Cacace. I think he needs to go out and drill a right hand right down the middle, almost first punch of the fight, work away to the body, but slip a lot of shots and make Anthony Cacace work hard. If you're chasing a fighter down, you don't need to throw a lot of punches, but as long as your head movement is good and they're throwing, they're going to waste a lot of energy. So for me, he has to do that, land to the body, and then look to land power shots into the second half of the fight. But guys, over and on to prediction time. I feel like these prediction videos are getting harder, and I know that's what people wanted. They wanted me to call hard fights, but they're hard for a number of reasons. Both of these guys have been out for 2 years, basically. How do you know how a fighter's going to come back after 2 years and what kind of performance they're going to put in? It's very, very difficult. My head tells me that Anthony Cacace will just be too experienced for Lyon Woodstock. And I don't like to say too tough, because I don't think they come tougher than Lyon Woodstock, but I think Anthony Cacace has like a determination in him that I genuinely think it would take a double-decker bus to stop him. I think he might just be too clever, believe in himself too much, and just know a little bit too much for Lyon Woodstock. I would be surprised if this fight goes the distance, just purely based on how both guys fight. I think that somebody is going to be exhausted because of the output, and it's over the 12 rounds. So I do believe that there could be a stoppage, and if there is one, I would say it's for Anthony Cacace in the second half of the fight, or to win a points victory. So my prediction, Saturday the 28th of August, the British super featherweight title is for Anthony Cacace to beat Lyon Woodstock via second half of the fight stoppage or a points decision. Guys, Greg Doyle, Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat. Please subscribe to all of our social platforms. Please subscribe down below. I'll be back to speak to you guys again soon. Until then, take care. Thank you.